for Rival to cook something up here and play spoil. Not shy away from ultra aggressive, extensive roams, competing.
Scenario, you've probably got to look at kills, flood sight. Can you get a vault drop? Can you get main stairs? Just try and find the kills, win your ones. Well, so far, so good for EP as Cairo got the first kill onto a Razor, and well, they try to flood in, they try to go for the fights, and they just get absolutely decimated. It predominantly is for basement only, and then the Kaya does honestly leave quite a lot of strong defensive operators available for EP. Bappin off the Nitro of the
fights, many of which I think the attack is going to be going in blind. Jigsaw peels back, so he goes for the safe route. Probably could have held his ground and maybe found a kill or two, and in fact he does go back for more. Opens an opportunity though for ACOG to march forward. Tuhan elsewhere does find his mark onto a Razor as Chef Jeff equalizes. So it's a 3 versus 3 and a healthy amount of time left on the clock.
Get better. Now finally they got themselves into a winnable position. Ooh. Oh, that's a lovely tap though from Tuhan.
No.
Gave it a few opportunities, and eventually the last does connect. Chef Jeff goes down. And just at that moment, too, when it felt like maybe they could have potentially got themselves an early round win, ACOG and Proxy, well, two certainly capable players.
Brenda, perfect position on the clash, and then the remainder of the team gun up, hitting his shots required.
Straight in. Where's the response? Wedables has found a gap in the defense. The Yokai's not ready. It is fully planted. Tuhan gets the information. But suddenly Rival now with a chance to get themselves around on the board. All about closing out the post plant. Jigsaw on the move through long desk. One to his left in Cairo. Has the shield up. Yellow ping information. Knowing full well that ACOG was still in a position that was deadly. A Razor falls, so does Chef Jeff, and now it's a 2v2. Tuhan will tap the kid, pulls out Wedables, folded him like a piece of paper as Proxy and Archives now needs to clutch up. 1 health each.
Had a 50-50 win rate up until that point, and no doubt that's not a position he can run out of. This is a do or die position, calling for help potentially. The Bappin swings, and Proxy gets completely caught off guard.
Yeah, don't blame him. That's a really good hold. And Bappin clearly is the kind of player on the team that has that light play, because you know he's going to be roaming around with Bappin. Oh, Cairo headshot, drop down and onto Wedables. Individual level. They're not really offering any kind of pinch potential either. It seems like it's just going to be a push in, hope that the ROU walls block off enough line of sight so that this Nitro doesn't hit, for example, and it actually doesn't hit, for example. This has actually gone off perfectly for Rival. They put all of their eggs into the Sens basket, and it pays off. They've got the plant. Now it's a 3v3. Immediate retake attempt mode activated for Enterprise. Brendo shut down ACOG. Chef Jeff over towards Starfer. Razor will stay blue stairs, play close to the kit. Chef Jeff has to win his battle, deny them the push from Beepers into open area. As the time starts to dwindle down, it's becoming more and more a possibility that Rival could steal this round. But Razor losing his battle must have won that one. Now Chef Jeff doesn't have the ability to get back to deny the kit. Didn't even matter if he had won that fight because Jigsaw was counter defusing. Enterprise clutch up. Oh, Wedables, it just immediately goes down. Didn't actually quite see what that was. Cairo is the one that gets the kill. That's kit down inside a CEO. Tuhan responding as well by shutting down ACOG, but he loses his life to Chef Jeff. Proxy, who started the... Well, yeah, I'm not adding in the hard support. Like, it's not the point I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, I get it.
Chef Jeff goes down to Cairo. Over towards main stairs, shuts down the Solid Snake. No entry for Chef. Again, puts all onto the shoulders of Proxy, doesn't it? For the young gunner, and he falls to the hands of Bappin. Well, here's the quick response from Enterprise. Question in this round now will be, can Wedables get off this donut? And he will, and it's on to Tuhan. Brings it back to a 2 versus 3 with still plenty of time remaining.
Here, double flash, double grim.
Ooh,
but unfortunately, Wedables is caught. Nice work from Jigsaw, and ACOG asked to perform a 1v3.
Yeah, you know Jigsaw's going to type something in the chat after this round. Will it be in relation to the Wedables fact of getting a kill? Will it be the angle that Jigsaw just killed him at? We'll have to wait and see. There will be something. Now looking for the last one onto ACOG.
Now play off and expecting their attacks to be pretty relentless. Found 2 rounds rather. 1 kill between 3 players. turns for the turtle plan, and I don't know if Rival will be able to deny this. No Nitro, no impacts landing, and a 5v4 post.
Yeah, too much posturing towards that bottom end stairs. They look like a team that was caught in two minds. They look like a team that was conspiring to do something, and then in the end did nothing. They left CC open. They did
no doubt be pressure immediately following that on the vert. Can start to contest some of these players up towards this front office position. ACOG gets caught.
I mean, Jigsaw's opening up the floorboards down below, so you know he's down there, and he just is too slow to react. Medables does find the kill. He's up to 2. Much to the chagrin of Jigsaw. Bappin, step up, headshot, follow the second. The MVP from day one, starting to wake up, now 8-3. Medables is not clutching this.
Safety of the snake outside for Jigsaw. Offers information onto Proxy. Immediately dead. No. Just immediately.
But like, why are you challenging that? You don't need to challenge that. That's where you've got to offer a little bit of respect to your opponent. And certainly the likes of Jigsaw and Tuhan and Bappin and the ability that they have with gun in hand. You just don't need to challenge it. I get that you think you can maybe time him as he's just spraying the window and the wall, and maybe you think you can swing kill, but it's Jigsaw. ACOG will deny the flawless. Medables keeps the round interesting.
This could be big from Wet. Unfortunately, though, with the Deimos on the snake, good luck.
Hang on.
I say that, but Medables aggresses over towards quad wall. In through square, finds the kill, gets back to site. ACOG, though, still on an island.
Yeah, I mean, they've been talking absolute smack to him inside of the server, but Medables wants to do his talking in-game. He's not done. He's got 3.
Oh, he's down.
But he is down. He is down over towards Vault. So he's split from ACOG. It's a straight 1v1 against Brendo. Goes for the plant to begin with. ACOG will go for the revive. So it'll be a post-plant 2v1.
Interesting decision. Can Brendo isolate these picks? Positions over towards main.
Oh, he doesn't know where they are. He's going to clue on pretty quickly. They're going to come Vault side. There's one. Oh, he doesn't know about the second. Now he should. Heard the shots. Turn back around. Brendo gets the confirmation. Got the small tag onto ACOG as well. Brendo clutches it.
End of siege.
Yeah, I mean, there's not too much more to dissect from this game that wasn't dissected mid-match. Clearly, there was a small period that Rival started to be competitive. Outside of that, yeah, I'd say rounds 2 to 5. That was all Enterprise across the board. Very dominant. And again, a statement, they're going to be so difficult to beat this stage. We know that their direct competitor is probably going to be Chiefs. But even then, who knows what that matchup's going to look like. Enterprise play Chiefs on Playday 5, so we'll know a little bit more towards the end of the regular stage. But clearly, Rival not up to the task. 6 targets, not up to the task. Both losing 7-2 to Enterprise, as we have our interview with Cairo after their win against Rival.